Hello, YTPC. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. And today we have another episode of YouTube Piper's Care. But first, in a 3-star Pipe by Lee Bulldog, this is my favorite one, I have got some HU Tobaccos, Oriental Sunrise, a sample courtesy of Brian Dorn, Beans 316. Now this one is billed as a true Oriental blend. And what I get is mostly that sour, tart, Oriental flavor. But the farther I've gotten down into this bowl, I do taste a little more of the sweetness from the Virginia and a little peppery interplay between the Perique and the Virginia. Some of the reviews on tobaccoreviews.com say something about getting some nuttiness from the burley. I don't at all. I don't get that. And I love burleys. I'm not tasting that. What I am getting is the sourness of the Orientals and then the sweet, spicy, peppery interplay between the Perique and the Virginia. It's a very good blend. I imagine this would probably bite me if I puffed it too hard. I think it might turn out to be a hot blend in that way, but I'm not getting the kind of chemical bite that I get with some Virginias. Very nice flavor. Thank you again, Brian. Let's dive in. New for this week, Buckeye Piper. If you have been following him, he's had some frustrations with his employer. He is now, voluntarily, as far as I understand it, looking for a new employer. Give him a little encouragement as he is job hunting. Ole'Pops. Ole'Pops had his computer hacked. He gonna be down for a while he gets that sorted out. Back to, it's a mess when you have your financials exposed and that sort of thing. You have to mess with security, not just on your computer, but with banks and all of that. It's a nasty mess. Speaking of which, Jason NW Piper is also having some account issues, this time with Google, which, as you know, controls his Gmail and his YouTube account, and he can't get into either one right now, his personal or his channel. So if he's not replying to you, he's not just ignoring you. I mean, he may be ignoring you. I can't speak for him, but he can't read your emails. Or so he says. Drop by, give him a little pat on the back. These guys working through, technology is great except when it ain't, right? Updates from a few previous weeks. Welsh Piper 62 earlier this week said his blood pressure was back up again. He had been kind of bounced around from doctor to clinic to doctor, etc. Getting those things sorted out is never fun. COBBIT of the SHIRE. If you've been following him, he and his wife have been trying to relocate. New home. The arrangement that they thought they had fell through. If you would, keep them in your prayers as they have to basically start from square one. Last for this week, John, Bearded Welshman. He gave us a good report. His son's cancer has responded very well to treatment and I think surgery as well. John himself had a little bit of a health scare earlier in the week. High blood pressure, The way he described it, he is back home doing fine. He does appreciate your prayer support for both him and the rest of his family. With that, folks, these guys will be in the links or in the bucket down below, so you can drop by their sites, give them a little encouraging word, keep them in your prayers this week. Just a week to Muletown. Hope to see some of you guys there. Can't wait. As far as YTP Sears go, I think this one's going to be bigger than Raleigh. Raleigh didn't happen this year. Than Richmond. Boy, it sure looks like there's going to be a ton of guys there. I hope so. Look forward to meeting a lot of you and reuniting with a couple, including one who lives 15 minutes away from me, and we have to go a day and a half drive to see each other. But I do hope some of you guys will be able to make it down there or up there, depending on what part of the country you're in. And with that, light something you like. Support your fellow YTP Seers and enjoy your afternoon.